To you, Aries, you have the Knight of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. All right. So these three cards right here for you, Aries, is really kind of like the Knight of Wands is really about like how a lot of you, Aries, really kind of feel like you're exposed a little bit in the sense of you really don't want too many people kind of all up in your business around this time, because for you, Aries, you may feel that when too many people get in your business and you know, they either try to tell you about why it is that all of that is not going to work, or for you, Aries, they probably try to get you to feel bad for the things that you want to do. So a lot of you, Aries, right now is really kind of being like, you don't want to overshare. A lot of you, Aries, are thinking to yourselves that if you overshare, then it's going to really kind of ruin things for you. The King of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, however, represent so you, Aries, are sticking to yourselves. You're sticking to yourself, right? You're being more quiet about the moves that it is that you're making, because kind of, you know, sometimes it's a problem, you know, because a lot of you, Aries, will want people to be excited for you at the fact that, you know, you're prospering, and, you know, you Aries are not that dumb. Generally, Aries is not that dumb. It's just that the rushing sometimes makes you, and the temper sometimes make you perceived that way. But like a lot of times you be, you know, and like there's a lot of poor Aries, and the reason why is because you can kind of pull that from the Libra energy of kind of laziness. Cause like zodiac signs like Libra, I gotta tell the truth. Zodiac signs like Libra, Sagittarius, and Taurus can be a little bit lazy. So, and again, I'm not trying to insult any of those zodiac signs at all, right? I just have to tell the truth, right? It is what it is, right? That's one of the traits of when a Libra, a Taurus, or a Sagittarius, their minds and their heart is not in the correct place. They can be lazy, they can be lethargic. So Aries now can kind of get that a little bit, because remember, Aries is the opposite sign of what? Libra. So you could pull from that polarity of being lazy now. Now all of a sudden it's like, oh, you know, now why am I saying this? I'm saying that when you Aries do have something, you be wanting to share with a lot of people of the things that you built and the things that you built up for yourself and how accomplished you are. But sometimes, though, a lot of you Aries have to learn to sometimes keep quiet about that, because you'll have so-called people, friends, family, or otherwise, right, romantic interest, that will try to tell you why you shouldn't have this and why it's trash, and try to compete with you about what you've accomplished is garbage no matter what, right? So the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Swords represents, so a lot of you Aries have to understand to guard that kind of energy. You know, I know that a lot of you Aries are quite accomplished and all of that, especially when y'all got your own thing going on. But don't be ripping and running out here trying to tell everybody that you worth $200 million. Okay? Don't be trying to do that, because then now you draw a target on your back. Because let's tell the truth, because I'm tired of playing these games. Look, the reason why it is that rappers like Tupac, well, not necessarily Tupac per se, because Tupac was kind of making some smoke. Shout outs to Tupac. But the reason why it is that a lot of the modern day rappers, especially today, like Lil TJ or like Young Dolph, they get hit, or they get swarmed, if you catch my drift. People run up on them. Is really, let's tell the truth for real. It's really because of the jealousy. People so jealous at the fact that they out here. People take that like a personal insult, like, okay, I'm a rob you based off of just that, because you out here in your music videos and what? To them, you being flashy. So the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Swords represents you Aries having to hide that, because right now is a time where, you know, especially in this situation that we're in, this inflation, you have to watch out for that, because some people will tell you that they love you, they care about you, just so that they could get in good with you so you can take care of them, but they don't actually care about you at all. Or sometimes people come with more force, where they want to strong arm you, right? They want to force you, they want to coerce you more straightforwardly for you to give up what you got. Why is this important? It's important because sometimes those very same people come in the faces, or I should say, comes with faces of, you know what I'm talking about. I'm saying, like, they show up from a perspective of, like, they wearing a mask is what I'm trying to say. Okay, they wearing a mask. You know what I mean? Sometimes people will wear a mask, and the way that they show up is they arrive wearing a mask, and it's a familiar face, right? Not a literal physical mask, but I mean, like, people will become familiar with you is what I'm trying to say, right? To get you to trust them so that they can betray you later is what I'm trying to say. And when it's good between you and them, it's all smiles. It's what it is that I'm trying to say, right? That's what it is that I'm trying to say. You can't even put it in different ways, because everybody they made everything sound so. But the Fool and the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Wands is about how, so a lot of you Aries have to really kind of make sure that everybody is playing their position. The Fool and the Fool, make sure that they really have your back. Make sure that if you're getting to know anybody, they have your back. The Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. Anybody that's stressing you out, those are the people that you have to let go of. Why? Because you Aries are at a time right now where things are working for you, and things are going to probably continue to work for you financially coming into the new year of 2024, going into it, right? So you have to watch for people that want to just watch out for anybody that's stealing stuff from you, from your house, your apartment, wherever you live. Watch out for people who put too much responsibility on you, like you got to make it for the sake of them. This could be family members. Watch out for all of that. These are some of the pitfalls, which has, no matter the zodiac sign, which has a lot of people getting caught up in messed up situations, because sometimes you feel like you know, regardless of the zodiac sign, you may feel like you have to save other people when you doing what you want for other people is really like a courtesy. It's not a must. So now, right? So now, the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Wands now is about, so since that's the case, because you still have a lot to learn. You still have way more people to get to know in the future, and you have way more opportunities is the point that I'm trying to make. And that if you allow some people to squander things for you, obviously that's going to slow up your opportunities. Because part of the plan that people have who are like who are dysfunctional, right? They want to slow you down as well, to get you to slow down, if not stop you. If they can't stop you, slow down enough to where no matter what it is that you're trying to do, you don't actually profit from the stuff that you set up 5-10 years ago. You understand what I'm saying? Because they're trying to slow the progress down to get you to never actually actualize the things that you want to. So by the time when you do actualize it, you already got to pass it on to another generation. So you just work your whole life and you never got a chance to actually even experience any of the benefits that you set yourself up for. So that's what it is that you'll have with dysfunctional individuals that'll try to hold you back and be jealous, hardened, and stuff like this, and try to stop your progress. This is the same type of dynamics that I'm talking about here. But the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Wands represents, you have to make sure that the people around you, this is just what I'm getting, you have to make sure that the people around you are A1. You know what I mean? They're not trying to be dysfunctional to you. So let's clarify the Page of Pentacles. Oh, snap. Hold on. Let me just, give me a second. But yeah, you want to make sure that, that everyone around you is 100. Because sometimes you have people who are so slow and dysfunctional, they will spend their time trying to slow down your progress enough to where, you know, you 80 years old, and then now when you 80, you just now trying to be like, well, I got to get on my financial situation. It's like, but you 80 years old. That's how they want to slow things down. Let's clarify the Four of Wands. The Knight of Wands, the Hermit, the Hierophant, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, a lot of those people are the Knight of Wands and the Hermit, a lot of those people are very much so underachievers and haven't really accomplished a lot, but they want you to slow down your progress to have you feeling like, you know, they had to take this from you, take your progress from you, because that's why Young Dolph got knocked off. That's why, you know, Biggie got knocked off. This is why, you know, such and such got knocked off. This is why Lil TJ, you know, TJ is still around, but this is why TJ had his altercation. These rappers get themselves normally, especially when they trying to do good. Nipsey Hussle. This is why it is that they get knocked off. They get knocked off because people are jealous. So because of people's jealousy, it's not even street beef to say that they beefing with somebody per se like that. It's really because of jealous individuals who are third parties who don't really know like that, but have heard of, or maybe, you know, don't really know like that, but participated along with them and might have seen them around or whatever, or maybe even had interacted with them once or twice, but it's not something within their inner circle that is jealous and upset and envious of their progress. So now they feel like they got to come take what it is that they want. That's what it is. That's why Young Dolph got knocked off. It's not street beef as far as whatever the case may be, right? It might have been, but this is the point that I'm trying to make here. So for you, the Hierophant and the Queen of Pentacles is about, that's how deep the rabbit hole can go. So you have to figure out a way to trust your gut whenever it is that you see some of that weird behavior around you, when you have people who, you know, show up with a little something extra or a little something less in their voice, and when they interact with you, they showing that. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Listen, I have 9,892 subs. We have 108 subscribers left to go before we hit the 10,000 mark. Come on, yo. Smash the subscribe button, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, and set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.